Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.
Tim McIndoe.
Tēnā koe e te mana Raukawa, kia ora e te whare. Tēnā koutou i te iwi, ngā mihi nui kia koutou. Mr. Speaker, for reasons that others have explained, largely revolving around the lingering fog at Wellington Airport. Of course, fog is a meteorological condition with which we in the Waikato are totally unfamiliar. I find myself rather unexpected. We haven't had much fog in recent times, I have to say. But for those reasons, I'm rather unexpectedly taking a call. But nevertheless, as a Waikato Member of Parliament, albeit from the western side of Kirikiriroa, I'm particularly pleased to be able to support this Raukawa Claim Settlement Bill, which is of such significance and interest throughout the wider Waikato region. Other speakers this morning have already traversed the background to the Raukawa Claims Settlement Bill and the considerable work that has been undertaken by all parties in bringing this bill to its second reading today, and that is a matter in itself to welcome warmly. Could I, as other speakers have done, acknowledge very sincerely the outstanding leadership and work of the Honourable Christopher Finlayson, the Minister of Treaty of Waitangi negotiations, who has been doing an outstanding job in that role for more than 5 years now, and it's worth pointing out that under his stewardship we have signed 42 deeds of settlement. Minister, I congratulate you for that and thank you for the huge work you have been doing in this area. So, the Raukawa grievances include the Waikato and Tauranga Wars of the 1860s and the confiscation of Raukawa land following that conflict, the introduction and implementation of native land laws that facilitated the alienation of Raukawa land, and the Crown's failure to ensure Raukawa had adequate lands for its present and future needs, contributing to the considerable economic, social and cultural detriment of Raukawa. That is at the heart of the process that we have been undertaking and the major basis of the Crown's apology. I believe that the settlements process in New Zealand is now being seen for the considerable benefits that they can convey. As others have mentioned, some people around the country have been dubious about them. There have been some cynical comments. But now, as we see in my own area of Waikato, where the Tainui settlement was, of course, the historic trendsetter, that Tainui settlement of nearly 20 years ago now is having a huge and enduring impact for the good throughout the Tainui region. And it is a model that others have followed and which we are seeing unlock iwi economic potential and boost regional and provincial areas. So in keeping with our priority as a government to build a more productive and competitive economy, it is absolutely part and parcel that we want to ensure that iwi are in a position to be a leading part of that process. I also want to acknowledge, as others have done, the inimitable style and leadership of the Honourable Tau Henare in his chairing of this committee, and the contributions of all members of the Maori Affairs Select Committee who have done very good work. This second reading debate, sir, represents another significant step on a very important journey. The process has been a long and often arduous one. It is in everyone's interests for the destination to be reached, and I look forward to the day when that occurs for Raukawa. I thank all speakers for their contribution to this debate, and especially all who have been a part of this important treaty settlement negotiation. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.
Mr. Speaker.